USC Upstate. We're going to start with saying, "Go Spartan." 1, 2, 3. Go Spartan. Thank you. I'd like to thank you all for being here and for the dedication of the University of South Carolina Upstate Learning Common, a new hub for student learning, for collaboration, and academic support. My wife and I are just really pleased to be a part of USC Upstate and to be a part of this community, and this to be the first complete building construction under our watch and our leadership. So we are just really, really excited about that. Before I go any further, I'd like to extend a special welcome to our faculty, to our staff, our students, our donors, our state legislators, the Spartanburg County Commissioner members. If y'all would stand, please. Give them a round of applause. Our foundation board members, give them a round of, have them to stand. Thank you. And I'm going to ask any state legislator or county commissioner or any elected official if you would stand and raise your hand if you're already standing. Give them a round of applause first. Yes, that's the mayor of our city. I also want to recognize the people who have taken this project from blueprint to reality. Moseley Architects and Thompson Turner Construction. Will you all please stand? You're going to come again, but I want y'all to stand down, and the entire team. Many of you are already standing. And Jack Porter team here. Will you raise your hand? Right there. Give them a round of applause. This expansion would not have been possible without all of your leadership, your commitment, and belief in our mission. I'm especially grateful to our state lawmakers who invested $21 million in this project and in the future of our students. I look forward to the next steps as we would take on this 22,000 square foot multi-million-dollar project. I would also ask a few people, which is not on script because they helped to write my script, but I'm going to surprise them. Got a couple of gifts. We had to cut down a couple trees, and USC Upstate is a beautiful tree campus. And we take pride in our trees. I think Bruce told me at last count we had a little over 3,000 trees on our campus that they'd counted. And so whenever a tree is taken down, it really hurts us, and we want to try to honor that as well. So we had a few gifts made out of the wood that was harvested off of this footprint for us. And it says, these were willow oaks, 2025, from the lumber harvests on our campus. And it's a gift of Upstate. And so I have several of these that have been made, and I have a few coasters that have been made. So I'm going to ask Cheryl Turner-Watts, Sophie, Fred, come on up, Wes, and Ann Derrick. So you didn't know I was asking for you, right? These individuals are who we entrusted the leadership to guide this particular project. And they made this such a seamless process, I didn't have to think about it. I really didn't. Every time we met, all the answers were already, they anticipated the questions that I would ask, so I had to ask ChatGPT to give me some hard questions to ask. No. But I just want to thank them publicly, and I want you all to thank them with me for their leadership and work and leading all the teams that made this event possible. For decades, the library has been the heart of our campus, a place where curiosity and knowledge meet, where students discover themselves and the world. And with this expansion, the Learning Commons, we are answering the needs of our growing student body and creating space designed for innovation, research, and collaboration. A lot of people go into making this particular event happen and this building happen. One person who's not here, but whose wife is here and will represent him. He and I talked probably 2 days ago. His name is Durham Cole. This event started with the first legislative support that Durham Cole led, and he was our interim chancellor at the time. And I want to honor him and to give him the respect that this was made possible because of his leadership and because of his investment in USC Upstate during his time as interim chancellor. And Dan Adams, who was one of our board of trustees who worked very hard to help bring this to fruition. We had talked about this for almost 30 years, and it has happened. So we're going to ask Ms. Cole, Susie, to stand. This is not Durham, but she's his wife and the chair of our foundation board, and I want to recognize her and honor Durham for his leadership and that first appropriation. Thank you. When you step inside, you will see a tree motif that runs through the building. Our students are like those trees. This university and its faculty and staff provide the soil, the nutrition that allow our students to take root. While they are here, they grow and learn skills for a career as well as the wisdom to live meaningful lives. The wood elements in this space reach upward, like branches stretching forward towards the light, to form a canopy of connection. It is this living metaphor: one student connect with another, one generation shapes the next, and together they form a community that is stronger, taller, and more resilient. This is what the Learning Commons represent. And the acronym for that is what? TLC. Affectionately called Tender, Loving, Love, and Care. It's a space where ideas branch out, where collaboration takes root, and where the seeds of leadership are planted and for generations to come. So on behalf of the University of South Carolina, thank you again for being here. Thank you to all who helped bring this vision to life. I appreciate everyone who were a part of the design team, the architect team, the interior design team, the construction team that brought our vision for representing and reflecting our campus to life in this particular building, and it will be very evident when you walk into that particular space. So I'm going to bring our senior project manager, Jack Robinson, with Thompson Turner, and Shannon Calloway, our senior project manager with Moseley Architect, up to make some comments. Or did I take your, I'm good, RJ? I think RJ's supposed to have done that. But y'all come on up. I'm gonna ask RJ to join him because you had some comments to say before they, okay, good? Okay, good.
So a slight change to your programs. I'm Shannon Calloway. I was with the architecture and engineering team, so we're going to let design lead first. So thank you, Dr. Harris, and good morning, everyone. On behalf of the architecture and engineering design team, I'm honored to be here for the opening of this Learning Commons. We've changed names a few times on it, so it's getting used to it still. This is a really big moment for the campus, for the students, the faculty, and the community that this building is going to serve for years. It's especially meaningful because this is the first new facility, as Chancellor Harris mentioned, in quite a while on this campus. So really proud to have been a part of that. And as you've started to get a sense of it, teamwork played a very critical role in this. We couldn't have done this at all without working as a team, and that extends from Chancellor Harris, the administration, all the stakeholders with the university, as well as all the end users, Susannah, Waldrop, Hania, and their teams that are going to occupy this building. So it's just been an amazing act every step of the way. We've got a really large team. It's too big to name everyone, otherwise Sean may kill me for eating up too much time while standing up here. But I think if everyone could raise your hands again from the design, construction, Jack Porter team, everybody. There we go. All right, thank you guys, great work. So Yeah, really, today isn't just a ribbon cutting. It's celebrating what happens when we invest in students, when we believe in the future of education, and when we work together. So fun fact, this project, when we were awarded it, we've quickly found out that we had about 10 months to get through architectural programming to figuring out what kind of spaces were needed and how big it needed to be to construction documents. And then these guys only had about 16 months, 14 months to build it. So it was a really tight timeline, but we got there, all because of teamwork. But again, on behalf of the entire design team, thank you for trusting us, for being a part of this journey. I can't wait to see the impact this building is going to have. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. On behalf, good morning. I didn't expect a response. On behalf of the Thompson Turner team, I want to say what an honor it is to stand here at this ribbon cutting, to be a part of this building. Thank you for trusting us and to help the construction part. As Shannon touched on, the expectation up front was schedule and quality. As he said, we had about 14 months. We came out here June 11th of last year, and we successfully passed our last state inspection back on August 14th. So that is only possible, like Shannon touched on, is the partnership between the university, Moseley Designs, as well as Thompson Turner, all up and down throughout the whole process. Also, I don't want to go without saying is that the trade partners that were selected for this project, it would not be possible without them. One thing that I'm pleased to say is that throughout the whole process of pre-construction, we understood the importance of local community dollars that went to build this facility. It was approximately 20% of subcontractor costs. Those subcontractors have an address of their main office in Spartanburg County, which I think is pretty impressive that amount of money went right back in to the building using local people. Again, to the leadership at USC Upstate, thank you for the trust and collaboration, both with the trade partners, Moseley Design, as well as Thompson Turner's team. To the students, we hope this space inspires you, supports you, and serves you through your academic journey. This building was truly built for you. On behalf of Thompson Turner, we thank you again, and congratulations.
So I'm going to introduce RJ. But before I introduce RJ, I want to acknowledge Dr. Julian Williams, his stand. He's coming on behalf of President Emeritus from our university, who was unable to be with us. Julian is our Vice President for System Affairs and Community for the USC system and for Columbia, so thank you for being here, Julian. Also, we have two of our trustees who are here. One is going to speak in a minute that RJ is going to introduce, but I'm going to ask the two of them to stand. Trustees, give them a round of applause. And RJ and his team are responsible for this beautiful, beautiful event and how they continue to execute on all the events on campus. And there's a donut bar that I need to make sure I mention to you all that is built out of wood. I think it was Thompson Turner who commissioned someone to build it, and it's very interesting and beautiful. So you'll see it and make sure you eat the donuts on there. RJ, come on up, please.
You make my job easy, Dr. Harris. Appreciate that. So, next guest we have today is Dr. Hank Jolly. Hank Jolly has been a long-serving constituent of USC Upstate, lives locally in Gaffney, where he has his practice, grew up in Gaffney, served previously on the Commission for Higher Education representing Cherokee County that supports USC Upstate, and then 2 years ago was elected and to a seat on the Board of Trustees for the University System of South Carolina. I'd like to welcome Dr. Hank Jolly to say a few remarks.
Thank you, RJ, and thank you, Chancellor Harris. Thank you for y'all's leadership, everybody here at USC Upstate. We appreciate what you do to help with higher education here in Spartanburg, Greenville, Cherokee counties. And glad to see that Reed Sherrod's here from Greenville. He and I came in together as new trustees 2 years ago. But good morning. It's my honor to represent the University of South Carolina Board of Trustees at today's dedication of the new Learning Commons. I want to thank the trustees who approved this project and the members of the South Carolina Legislature who helped make it a reality. The Learning Commons was designed with the students in mind, a place to gather, collaborate, and enrich their learning. Investments like this strengthen the University of South Carolina Upstate experience for today's students and generations of Spartans to come. This building reaffirms our commitment to ensuring USC Upstate continues to thrive as a vital resource for students and the Upstate community, driving educational opportunity, workforce development, and cultural growth. So on behalf of the Board of Trustees, it is my privilege to dedicate the Learning Commons to the students and the community of USC Upstate. Thank you very much.
So there's been a lot of talk on campus. When's the building going to be open? Are we going to get to move in before the dedication? And our next speaker is probably the most excited. Maybe there's a competition for one or two here. I'm looking at someone else. But please welcome forward Dr. Susannah Waldrop, Assistant Vice Chancellor for Student Services, who gets to move into this fine facility, I heard, tomorrow morning. So, Susannah.
Well, that was the first line of my speech. I hope you're as excited as I am about this grand opening of the Learning Commons. It does feel like yesterday when we were breaking ground. I know it does to you guys. I'm so thankful for the way that you and your team listened to us. We knew what we needed for the students. Many of you have heard me quote the growth mindset statement, "A dream without a plan is just a wish." Well, we had a plan, and we're here to turn students' wishes into action in a space designed for them to build their own plan, but built with support along the way. Whether it'll be joining a study group, meeting with a tutor, sitting down with their advisor, finding internships, working with in other ways to be career ready, or planning for study abroad, or the many other things I think we'll find to do in this building, I hope it's where students will find their success and feel comfortable asking for help, because that's what everything is in here, is a place where you can make your dreams come true. And speaking of success, I have the honor of introducing someone who definitely does have a plan. Hania Mejares is a sophomore biology major, a peer mentor, and a great example of how to make the most of your resources. So Hania, will you come on up and say a few words?
Good morning, everyone. First and foremost, I'd like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Chancellor Harris and the entire university administration for their continued dedication to supporting students. Their Learning Commons isn't just a beautiful building, it reflects their commitment to our success, our learning, and our future. One of the things I love most about this new addition is how thoughtfully it was designed with students in mind. It isn't just about adding more rooms, it's about creating spaces where we can learn, grow, and feel supported. There are dedicated spaces we can reserve for study groups and tutoring sessions, giving us more opportunities to collaborate and succeed together. The inclusion of a commuter lounge just shows just how much care went into meeting the needs of every student. As a commuter myself, I truly appreciate having a place on campus where I can pause between classes and feel connected to the life of the university. As someone who spends countless hours studying in the library, I can say from experience that it is more than just a space filled with books. It's a place where we collaborate, form study groups, and connect. It's where students find guidance, share ideas, and support each other, where our community truly comes alive. Thank you again to Chancellor Harris, the administration, and everyone who made this possible. We're excited for the future this space will bring, and I can't wait to see other ways the Learning Commons will inspire the Upstate community. Thank you.
Thank you, Hania. Our next speaker is the chair of the Spartanburg County Commission for Higher Education. Our Commission for Higher Education is primarily responsible as stewards for the grounds of this great campus that was established almost 60 years ago, but also plays a vital role in the advocacy and enrichment of expanding the USC Upstate outreach across the greater Upstate region. So at this time, please welcome the chair of the commission, Ms. Ann Flynn.
Well, good morning, and thank you, RJ. I'm glad you got to introduce me. Thank you, Dr. Harris. I have the pleasure of welcoming all of you to this campus on behalf of the Commission for Higher Education. This is a very special day for us, and as you can indicate, it's taken a long time to get here. So the ribbon cutting, we also tailor-ordered this weather for you, too. I just want to let you know the Commission requested this. But I want to echo the remarks of Hank Jolly when he said thank you to the Board of Trustees and to the South Carolina Legislature, and I'm also going to include Durham Colin on this, for making this building possible for us here today. And I want to thank each of you who've taken the time to be with us and share in this most special ceremony. I'm going to quote a man by the name of Harold Howie, and he said, "What a school thinks about its library is a measure of what it feels about education." So I hope as you look around this beautiful state-of-the-art building, and as you take a tour, it speaks volumes to you about what USC Upstate feels about education here on this campus. I hope you notice the use of glass throughout the building and the way the contractors have married the contemporary design with nature. The reflective properties of the glass reminds me of the way our faculty and our staff relate to our students on this campus because they are readily and clearly available to all of our students whenever they need them. This building speaks to a passion for learning, a source of knowledge, an environment of curiosity, a center of excellence, and a symbol of our past and our future. I'm going to close with a quote from one of my favorites, Walter Cronkite. "Whatever the cost of our libraries, the price is cheap compared to that of an ignorant nation." So to our Board of Trustees, our legislators, our community leaders, it was worth every penny and more, and we thank you.
Thank you. So, this is amazing. And when you go into this building, I'm going to have Sean to come, and where's Sean? Have her to come and give us a few instructions. But I do want to thank all of you who made time to be a part of this, to celebrate this event. We're going to go to the ribbon cutting, and anything you want to tell us about the reception, et cetera, and how we want to move through the building?
Sure.
Come on up.
Sure. You've been notified if you're going to be part of the ribbon cutting. Terry Manning will give the cue so he gets the perfect picture. And after the ribbon cutting, the doors will be open for tours. There are 2 buffets, donut bars. Please help yourself to coffee and donuts. We would prefer if you do not take your cup of coffee into the rooms with carpet. Let's keep it new for a little while. But enjoy. There are staff and students inside to answer any questions, but it's a self-guided tour. So enjoy. It's amazing. Thank you.
So, thank you all very much, but wait till after the ribbon cutting before you start going to the building. Oh, I want to acknowledge our ambassadors, the beautiful young students who are dressed in nice green masters-looking jackets. Thank you for taking the time to be here. Thank you all.